As for the night, our artist from Kenosha, rapper. Listen, that was just his song that we was listening to during the break. We have Dre Marro. How you doing, Dre?
How's it going? I'm good, thank you. I'm blessed to be here.
Good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Listen, do me a favor. First, push the mic down so everybody can, hear you. Push
yeah.
Make sure everybody hear you. Do me a favor. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how they can follow you on social media and how they can download your tracks.
Sure. So you can find me on all streaming platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Tidal under Dre Marro, DreMarro, and on all social media platforms at Dre Marro 262. All one word, lowercase. Okay. And I'll pop up everywhere. So
now you were saying that this song that we just played, give the title again, and so you said it had a special meaning.
Yeah,
right?
So that one's Midwest Mayhem. That was real special because it was the first song that me and my producer Colossal Mind worked on. He's actually from Chicago, and so when I moved out this way, I was doing a bunch of different shows, open mics, just networking, and we bumped into each other. And I think we found a perfect marriage with our styles. I think that we complement each other really well, and I think it's a great way to kind of kick off our working together.
So who are you looking for? Who else are you looking forward to working with?
So as far as I do have two collaborations that I'm working on right now. Two respected Chicago artists, Taco, Christopher Tony, and Corey Ether. I'm gonna be working with both of them, as well as I got a few other artists such as BMO, BOD, shout out to him, that I'll be working with as well. Overseas, I got some artists in New Zealand that I'll be working with. King Hunter Cass, he's a really hardworking artist overseas, and he's got so much work. Dills as well. There's just a lot of artists. I'll be here all night, dropping the artist names I'll be working with. But really look forward to the songs with Taco and Corey Ether, because they should be dropping within the next few months. And I have also a lot of solo material that I'll be releasing, remixes, and I have a project I want to drop towards the summer. So it's going to be a real active year for us.
Okay, so now do you have any upcoming performances or any upcoming events where people can check you out live?
Yeah, so on May 2nd, I'll be performing in Waukegan through Determined Radio. They have an event going on down there. I also have at the rooftop of the Joliet Museum on May 8th. I'll be performing at the Airwaves Volume 6 showcase. Shout out to Spin Bars Playoffs and Nico for putting me on that. On the 21st, I'll be heading down to Dallas, Texas to record the Grind Mode Cypher, series with Ryan Lingo and Andrew AOK. So that's going to be a real good time, and my first time actually, doing music in Texas. So that'll be great. And there's a bunch of other things that are still in talks for the rest of the summer, but so far that's what's kind of on the horizon for us.
You sound busy, Dre. So let me ask you this: how has the pandemic affected you as an artist and your performances and things like that? Has it made you more creative, or did you fall into a slump like a lot of people?
I think
how has it affected you?
I think that in the beginning I was a little disappointed because there was a lot of events that we had lined up and a lot of cool things that just weren't able to fall through. But honestly, just like anything else in my career or my life, I looked at it like a challenge to try to still enjoy what I do as far as my craft, and to be able to inspire the people that this is just another roadblock that as long as you come up with solutions you can get over. So I started to look into Instagram and Facebook, and there's so many of these producers all around the country putting out beats for free to get rappers to kind of do challenges. So I was jumping on all kinds of beats. I didn't care if it was from the UK, if it was from here in Chicago, from wherever, and I was doing a bunch of these contests, these remixes, and slowly kind of getting a buzz going for myself online. I ended up getting to the point where there was producers, and there still are producers reaching out to me daily, on my Instagram or my Facebook, yo, I heard this challenge, I heard that challenge, and they started sending me tracks. So just continually putting out content and trying to, compensate for the fact that I can't perform live by remaining super active on social media, staying, in touch with my supporters as well, trying to ask what they want to see and trying to get their feedback, messaging them one by one, sending them my content, my videos, music and stuff like that. So far I think they've showed me love and they've allowed me to grow during this time too. So it's been real cool.
Okay. So now do me a favor, tell everyone again how they can get in contact with you and how they can download your music.
Sure. So I'm on all streaming platforms under Dre Marro, DreMarro, or if you're looking for me on social media platforms, it's at Dre Marro 262, all lowercase, one word. And you can literally just Google me, Dre Marro, and all my stuff will pop up. So I just hope that when you listen to my music, you feel the intensity of a lion and you feel inspired to, follow your dreams. That's what I'm all about.
So what inspired you to start rapping?
So, I think there's a lot of things involved. It's kind of like a funny storm, right? But a big thing that really inspired me, I think, was the connection I had with hip hop music. Since a young age, my brother, my older brother Jorge, he would play like the Hot Boys. They were like big at the time with Lil Wayne and BG. And so I would hear that around the house, and he used to kind of want to rap. He would write rhymes, but it was just, a hobby. And so I started to like practice it as a kid. I was about 10 years old when I started writing. And when I started getting into school, there would be like talent shows or different competitions that I get into, and I would, just, try to compete just to see, if I could do it. And it was a fun way for me to kind of break out of my shell. And at the same time, it was like something that gave me confidence. So, as young and growing up, I would continue to practice writing, not with the intention of becoming a hip hop artist, but just as a fan of the music, and I looked up to artists like Eminem, Big Pun, B.I.G., Tupac. I was a young age when Tupac and Biggie were killed, but a lot of my older brothers would, play a lot of their music. So I would go back and study, some of these great artists, and they just made me want to, the transition from being a fan to want to tell my own story. And a lot of people, I think, I think we all have a story to tell. So.
Okay. And we're going to give you a chance to do just that. You all, Dre has a treat for us on tonight, so we're going to let him, listen, you all, I told y'all, I'm just old, but they saying dropping these bars, I don't know, is that the same as spitting? But Dre is about to do his thing. Go ahead, Dre, take it away for us.
All right, for sure.
And then after Dre, we're going to go right into our break, so you can go ahead and take us into our break.
All right. So, off top, I call shots for you long shots. They want to eradicate me like I was smallpox. Non-stop as your jaws drop. To hip-hop and Paul Blart, you don't want to beef with the mall cop. Like my head's in a hornet's nest, I'm buzzing. Sitting in a barber chair to get my lining done. I require funds, I'm a line gun and providing fun. They admire some, then hate when they realize what we elevating, they devastated, we celebrating. Pre-diabetic, but I'm steady caking. A sinner, even in winter I'm hot. I got the weather hating, I could kill a record in many ways. I'll demonstrate it. Was raised in a small town, now I'm dreaming big. Kenosha's home, but I felt the glass ceiling hit. Had to learn to evolve. I was feeling the in-between class periods. I was learning to be a lyricist. Did my own talent shows when I was 15. Like my mouth full of Listerine, I was spitting clean. Didn't know I could make my way in the industry. Unequivocally, I'm the illest. I know me clinically. They want to mimic me because I kill a beat with efficiency. What's gotten into me? My inner peace. Yo.
Yes, thank you so much, Dre. Do me a favor again. Tell everybody how they can get in contact with you, follow you, and download your music.
So y'all can find me on all streaming platforms under Dre Marro at Dre Marro 262 on all social media platforms, and you'll see me. You'll see the lion logo. It's my. I call myself Mufasa because I feel like everything you do, you gotta do with the heart of a lion. Love the love is a lifestyle. I appreciate y'all.
Guys, we're going to take a short musical break. We'll have his information posted on our page. You're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time. Thank you.